Good morning and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It is Wednesday, June 22nd, the 12th week of Ordinary Time, and the feast day of St. Thomas More. He was around in the late 15th, early 16th century during the Reformation, and he was an English lawyer, judge, social philosopher, author, statesman, and a humanist, a Renaissance humanist. But he served Henry VIII as Lord Chancellor of England, and he did not permit him to divorce and remarry, staying true to the Catholic teachings. And Henry VIII did not like that. So I believe he was killed for that. But there's a movie about St. Thomas More. I think it's called a Man of All Seasons. A Man of Four. I don't know. I have the book, and there's a movie about it. I need to watch and read both. But he also wrote Utopia, which is a philosophical work, and it was published in 1516. I read that parts of that last year at the seminary. But anyway, it's got a good approach of what he believed in. But anyway, that is St. Thomas More. He's the patron saint of lawyers. Today's gospel is from Matthew chapter 7, verses 15 through 20. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but underneath are ravenous wolves. By their fruits you will know them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Just so every good tree bears good fruit, and a rotten tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a rotten tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire. So by their fruits you will know them. So we got false prophets, which is talked about a lot in today's society, especially within the church, of all these just false prophets and questioning our bishops and questioning the church and questioning everything. Like, we question everything more so now than any point in history, I think. And that needs to be restored. And I think it is, slowly but surely. But we need to make sure that we're surrounding ourselves with good fruit, because there is a correlation, as it says here in Matthew's gospel, of like a good tree cannot produce bad fruit. And that makes sense. And a bad tree can't produce good fruit. So we can't allow ourselves to be deceived. But I think because we're so good at projecting and we're so good at looking at others, that I think we are invited in today's gospel not so much of looking at everybody else, because oftentimes that allows our vision to be blurred, where we more so need to take a look at ourselves and make sure that we are a good, quote-unquote, tree, and that we are producing good fruit for the world. This way we don't live this double life, or this two-faced lifestyle of thinking that we're living a good life whenever we're really not, and that we're producing good fruit whenever we're really a mess in private. So I think that's what I'm getting from this, is make sure that we are bettering ourselves and rooting ourselves in goodness and trying to grow in virtue and faith and trust with the Lord, so that we can produce good fruit. Because we often times like to point the finger at others whenever we should be looking at ourselves. So have a great day. God bless. Keep it real. In the Father, Son, and Spirit, amen.